Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Well, let's put a question through to His Excellency, the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria. Could you tell us, at this moment, we do know that there's a lot of concern, not just back home here, but in South Africa as well. Could you talk about what is being said, or what will you do, or what will your government do about compensating those who have lost property, even lives, in this instance?
Well, as far as in responding to this, I would say that now it is too early for us to can say what is going to be done with regard to compensation, because the matter has to be addressed by the police. They have to arrest those involved in as far as this is concerned, because there are a lot of things which are being said with regard to how this thing came to be. So we as South Africans authorities will have to go to the bottom of this to find out exactly what happened. And then it is only then that we can begin to talk about how the matter can be resolved.
Well, we also did saw in that report how some of the nationals say in some cases there were police who were standing idly by. What happens in those kind of circumstances? How does the government handle it?
Well, we as the government, we have sent a delegation, a ministerial delegation to address the situation, to calm the situation. And amongst those delegations, we had the MEC, that is provincial MEC for local, for community safety, Ms. Sizakele Nkosi, to check on the how police, for instance, were engaging in as far as the situation is concerned. Of course, to listen to both the victims and to the citizens as to how the police were conducting themselves. And of course, proper intervention would be made in making sure that the police do what they are supposed to do. That is now containing the situation, making sure that there's no violence and that the properties of the people are protected.
When you talk about protection of the property and the people, let me just recap on what has transpired in the past 2 years in your country. 116 Nigerians have been killed, and one particular incident was caught on camera where the police actually perpetrated such a crime. It was termed police brutality. This case seems to suggest there's some level of connivance between the police and those who you say are perpetrating this kind of crime. What is your government doing to help the police or sensitize the police further to understand the implications of this kind of conduct?
Yes, but you know there are a lot of contradicting stories, and sometimes the citizens are saying the police are conniving with those people who are selling drugs, and this side, the foreign nationals are saying the police are actually forming part of the attacking group in the sense that they are not protecting property and life. So we have what we call the Independent Police Investigative Directorate that looks into the behavior of the police and making sure that they are doing what they're supposed to do, and if not, then those police are being charged. And I was monitoring the developments in South Africa, where actually people were reporting to the seniors of the police with regard to the behavior of the police, and I'm sure that now they said they will set up a commission to investigate, and that those who are found to have not been doing their job according to their specification, they will be, of course, punished for that or charged for that. And
so, how do you see this matter proceeding? The Nigerian government is obviously not happy. They're asking for more protection for Nigerians in South Africa. They're
Yes.
demanding that of the South African government. Do you think it's something that the South African government will be willing to deliver on?
Yes, of course. We will make sure that we get to the bottom of this, and that we deploy more police to protect the people, and of course look into ways of making sure that now this does not roll back as it has been happening.
Are you concerned, sorry to interrupt you, are you concerned that this has been reported to the African Union?
Well, obviously we're concerned. Even if it was not reported to the African Union, we would still be concerned. I mean, we stand for respect for human dignity, human rights, and of course for respect for life. So we are concerned. You understand, and we are trying our best to work with our African partners to see to it that now this problem does not recur, and that there's peace between our citizens and, of course, our African brothers and sisters. That is what we are working on. We are trying hard to make sure, as we have done, for instance, in the past, we ended up closing rank with our fellow Africans, and that is how we manage. And of course, we're making sure that now this the resolution of the problem does not lie with the authorities, but that the people of South Africa themselves come to participate in making sure that this is brought to an end. And of course, what I heard from the police was that now they're working with community leaders in making sure that now the people are protected and that the life is normalized.
Your Excellency, we have to say thank you for coming on Sunrise Daily. We've been speaking to His Excellency Lulu Mguni, who is the South African High Commissioner to Nigeria. Sunrise Daily will continue in just a moment. I'll hand you back now to Chamberlain in Lagos.